Welcome to Iowa. It's a lovely day for wind turbines.
It's pretty windy out here, if I say so myself.
The wind is coming from the northeast, hence why the windmills are faced towards the northeast, generating power for us to sell to other states.
So you're awesome. Hey, we're going to talk about wind turbines, the pros and the cons, and what can this lovely wind turbine do for your state?
About the pros that come with renewable energy in Iowa is one, which is the turbines. They generate $1.3 million in local property taxes.
Because Iowa's awesome.
It also creates 500 jobs. There's jobs in wind turbine operators, as well as the mechanics and having to build the pieces that go into them. It also, just here in Story County, we have over 100, and due to those 100, it creates more than 1,000 jobs.
As good as these wind turbines are, I mean, just look at them spin. Beautiful, magnificent sight. But there's a flip side to it. The grass is not always greener on the other side.
On the other flip side to those cons, there are some pros about our wonderful looking wind turbines here in Story County.
As I said earlier, there are some negatives to these magnificent things we call wind turbines. It's when they spin, animals that are dumb fly through, and someone has to pick them up. That just really grinds my gears. I mean, just get up in the morning, you're looking at these beautiful things, and you see birds, stupid squirrels. You just see everything dead on the ground. And guess who's got to pick that up? Me. I don't like it.
Wind here in Iowa is a never-ending resource. You can be in the middle of August, or as we see today, in the middle of April, and it still is quite windy here in Iowa. The people that have houses that are fueled by...
Another thing I don't like about these wind turbines is the weather. Since we live in Iowa, y'all know that the weather's unpredictable. I mean, come on, it's April right now and it's windy and cold. No one likes that. But lightning, it'll hit the wind turbine. As cool as it is to watch, one of those magnificent little tiny thingies up there, fall to the ground, I don't like it. Because I gotta pick it up. And it costs whoever bought the wind turbine money. And that's less money in my pocket. And I don't like it.
Wind power energy, it is less likely to have power cuts as well as power failures.
Another thing I don't like about them, they're too inconsistent. I mean, yeah, today it's nice, it's windy. I mean, look at these things, they're just moving. I mean, but you know, you get those slow days where it's just not even windy. They're just and they might do a couple turns, you know, but they're very efficient. I mean, yeah, the wind's nice, but when the wind's not there, you don't produce energy, and no one likes that, because that means you don't get to turn your lights on or anything. So all I'm saying is they're bad, and I don't like them.
Another positive aspect about having wind turbines in your state is that they generate clean power for each and every person. It is a very cheap and inexpensive way to power each little home. The farmers might be having their fields taken away, but they are paid almost $25,000 a year just for that little space that takes up that wind turbine base. The only reason they can't farm around it is because the combines are too wide to move around those.
You know another thing I don't like about these wind turbines? Is they produce an average of 50 to 60 decibels of sound. That's kind of loud, you know? I mean, it's just like, it's a nice quiet day, you know? I mean, it's quiet, you're just strolling, you know, and you just see it's just loud. How? It's just distracting. Who wants to see that on top of hear it? I mean, I don't like it. It's just not good. It's too loud.
A positive aspect to having these wonderful turbines in our state is that it generates more than $1.3 million in total taxes per year. It also creates more than 500 jobs for each turbine that is put up. They have to have morning operators, afternoon operators, and they also have night operators just to make sure nothing goes wrong.
The thing I hate about wind turbines is they're ugly. first car you get in high school. You're just glad that you got it, but it really just looks like a POS. Just bad, you know, bad stuff. I mean, look at it. I mean, you see the cornfields. I mean, there is, you know what? A cornfield is beautiful. I love it.